Hello everyone, I am Naneshwari Chidravar. Welcome to my channel Anytime Maths. In this video, we will learn how to find angle between tangent and secant at the point of contact. See, for tangent and secant, basic requirement is circle. So let's quickly draw one circle with center O. Let's draw one tangent and one secant. AB is the tangent and this is the point of contact. Say this is point C. At this point of contact, let's draw one secant. Okay, so secant is like this. Angle between secant and tangent is this. Okay, say this angle is theta. So for this angle, intercepted arc is arc CD. So this angle is equals to half of measure of intercepted arc CD. So we can write theta is equals to half of measure of arc CD. Using this formula, we can find the angle between tangent and the secant at the point of contact. Okay, in my previous video, we have also seen inscribed angle. Let's take same arc CD, and for this arc, inscribed angle is like this. This is inscribed angle. For this angle and for the circle, there are three common points. That's why we call this as inscribed angle. And by inscribed angle theorem, this theta value is half of measure of our intercepted arc CD. Fine. Here formulas are same but angles are different. Don't get confused between these two. Here this is inscribed angle and the intercepted arc is arc CD. Here this is angle between tangent and secant and intercepted arc is arc CD. Formulas are same. Okay. Now let's see the proof for this angle. For that, let's join radius OD and radius OC. In this triangle, OD is radius, OC is radius. They are equal, radius of the same circle. So this is isosceles triangle. That's why this angle is equals to this angle. Angles opposite to equal sides are equal. If this angle is x, then this angle is also x. Okay. Now, in this triangle, two angles are x. We can find the third angle, right? Sum of all three angles is 180 degree. So, x plus angle at the center, angle O is 180 degree. Angle O is 180 minus 2x. Okay. This angle is 180 minus 2x. Okay. Now, here this is radius, this is tangent. Radius and tangent are perpendicular. So we can say x plus theta is 90 degree. Right? So we can find the value of x in the terms of theta. X is equals to 90 minus theta. So angle O, angle at the center is 180 minus 2x. So we can substitute this value 90 minus theta. So this is 180 minus 180 plus 2 theta. This gets cancelled. This value is 2 theta. So angle at the center is 2 theta. Okay. Now, what is the measure of this arc? Measure of arc CD is nothing but the angle subtended by this arc at the center, that is 2 theta. So measure of arc CD is equals to 2 theta, right? Then theta is equals to half of this, right? Theta is equals to half of measure of arc CD. So we have proved this. Fine. Understood the theorem? See, angle between tangent and secant is equals to half of measure of the intercepted arc. Here there are three cases. See, this angle theta can be acute angle or 90 degree or obtuse angle. So secant will be like this. See, this is acute angle. When theta is 90 degree, then secant is like this, which passes through the center. When theta is obtuse angle, then secant is like this. Okay. In all three cases, this formula holds true. Okay. Now, in this case, see, we have found this angle. This is also an angle between tangent and secant. Say this angle is alpha. we can find this angle also. Alpha is equals to half of measure of the intercepted arc. For this angle, intercepted arc is arc, say this is CE, so this is arc CED. Alpha is equals to half of measure of arc CED. Okay. Now let's see the relation between this angle between tangent and secant, and the inscribed angle. See, for this angle, intercepted arc is arc CD, and for this inscribed angle, intercepted arc is arc CD. Just now we have seen the formulas are same. So, for this intercepted arc, we can say this angle is equals to this inscribed angle. So, combinedly, we can draw a diagram like this. Say this is the circle, this is a tangent, and at this point of contact, say this is the secant. This angle is equals to this inscribed angle for the same intercepted arc. So this angle is also theta and this angle is also theta. Just take one example. Say this angle is 50 degree, then measure of this arc is double of it, 100 degree. If the measure of this arc is 100 degree, then this inscribed angle is also 50 degree. So this angle is equals to this angle. Okay. Now let's solve one problem. Here in this problem, what is given? Two circles intersect each other at point S and R. So two circles intersects here. Okay. PQ is the common tangent. PQ is the common tangent for this circle and for this circle. Then we have to prove this. Angle PRQ, this angle plus angle PSQ, this angle. Okay, this plus this is 180, that we have to prove. How to solve that? See, one simple thing. Let's draw one line segment SR. Okay, now focus on this small circle. PQ is tangent and consider PR as secant. Angle between tangent and secant is equals to the inscribed angle PSR. This. Okay. Just now we have seen this. Angle RPQ is equals to angle PSR. Okay. Now, similarly in this big circle, this is tangent and RQ is secant. So, this angle is equals to the inscribed angle in the same intercepted arc RQ. Okay. So we can write RQP angle is equals to angle RSQ. Fine. Now in this triangle, let's add these three angles and sum of all three angles is 180 degree. So angle RPQ plus angle RQP plus angle PRQ is 180 degree. From these two, we can substitute these two angles here, right? So let's substitute this value instead of RPQ angle. So PSR plus, instead of this, let's substitute this angle RSQ plus this angle as it is PRQ is equals to 180 degree. Now see, this is angle PSR, this angle plus angle RSQ, this angle. So this angle plus this angle is the combined angle PSQ, right? So we can write angle PSQ plus angle PRQ is equals to 180 degree. So we have proved this angle PSQ plus angle PRQ is 180 degree. Understood? Thank you everyone. Hope you like this video.